Okay, cool. We got it. Yes, I did cut my own hair. Alright, so yeah, we're good to go whenever. Stream's up, sound's
Alright.
on.
I'm pulling up the game real quick.
Sounds good. Alrighty, I see you online now.
Alright. Make sure I have the Royal Ghost version selected.
Okay.
Span through some chests. Alright, and then pop it.
So this is where we're starting out today, is 6387 in the world, which is...
Oh boy. It's a lot lower than I'd like to be.
That's, oh goodness, that is really freaking loud for me. Hello.
Oh, it is?
I'm just rebalancing my stuff real quick, I got it. Okay, bandit in the back,
Alright,
first play. I told you guys not to freaking do it at the bridge.
This is an interesting deck. I'm just gonna split minions, and I think it's Hog Rider. So
yeah, it looks like a Hog Princess deck to me.
With the right hand, it should be fine.
Okay.
Or it should be it's a decent matchup, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it's an alright matchup. I think the big thing
you're really difficult if I start out like in a really bad position.
Yes,
so
I don't like this matchup with bad starting cycles for sure.
That wasn't the most ideal start, but it's not bad.
No.
You can come back.
The big problem is that his 8th card's like 99% chance just gonna be a rocket.
Alright, that's good. Oh fudge, I fat fingered. I was supposed to be a zap, it would have got me a lot.
Oh goodness. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate.
It's not the worst play because I actually still kill the bats. And
okay. Yeah, and you was
I think that won't get a hit because of all the minion damage.
Yeah, it might not.
No, it will.
Darn,
Oops.
that's unfortunate.
Oops.
I like that interaction though. That really high EWIS is something that I was really happy to find out about myself.
Yeah.
Thank goodness they messed up that Ice Spirit.
So I feel like he might Ice Golem. Alright, no, he can't Ice Golem. So get that down real quick.
Yeah.
You should Ice Golem here. Alright, and so now I can Royal Ghost this, and it will either force out a defensive Hog, pulling it back, or he'll play bats.
Gotcha.
Which I can zap, and then it will probably make him play Mini P.EKKA too.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alright, so he's just gonna play the Mini P.EKKA first. I'm gonna cycle Battle Ram opposite lanes, so get my minions and cycle, and then play them up high.
That was unfortunate timing. Yeah, it's not a huge deal.
Yeah, Zap goes and Battle Ram can... No, it doesn't, actually.
Yeah, you're getting damage here. There's no way he can avoid that. Your bandit, I think, takes out this princess. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Oh goodness.
Wow, that was really good.
That was a wonderful connection.
Alright, so now P.EKKA in the back in the corner. So I do that because if you P.EKKA behind your king tower and he plays the Hog in that position, it'll get 4 hits. But if I play it in the corner, it'll get 2. So that's useful.
Okay.
Like, he was... Oh shoot, I played it well. Rip.
It's not a huge deal, but yeah, it's unfortunate.
I think I'll... Ooh, cycle 2 rockets. Okay.
Yeah, it's
kind of gonna make a lot of damage though.
Kind of waiting for that rocket to happen.
P.EKKA in the back again.
Okay.
Hopefully... Alright, he didn't Hog.
Think he's gonna switch lanes?
Yeah, I'm gonna apply pressure on both lanes.
Yeah, the problem is if you give him any real rocket value once it's back in hand, then he'll just be one away.
That was an interesting play by him. He wasted his Ice Golem early. He should have just really needed to like let it go.
Yeah. He has messed up his own cycle quite a bit.
Okay, I have to hope this P.EKKA gets to the tower.
Yeah. Because, okay, nice. That was close.
Wow. If he had played that mini P.EKKA correctly, he would have won.
Yeah. That was...
I'll take the win however I get it, though.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Alright, let me pull up my sound balancing again.
Alright, not bad. 5,000.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. Alright. So what do we have coming up this game?
Somebody shared a screenshot of this guy, and I don't know his deck, though. I didn't see his deck.
That's unfortunate.
Alright, he's...
BMing.
This guy is quite the emoter.
Yes, he is.
That's a P.EKKA.
Giant. Okay, nice. You had P.EKKA in your starting hand. That's really useful.
That's very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going hard. Oh.
Alright.
This might be boss's deck. Watch out for. Yeah, if he has an E-drag for sure. Nope.
Okay, no, the Pekka's gonna go out of range. It's gonna target my Ewiz. Rip.
Yeah. Wait, I think it's switched
Wait.
to the ghost.
Yeah,
Yup.
it switched to the Royal
Nice.
Ghost. Alright, that's pretty nice.
Nice. Alright, I think that's... Yeah, that's a...
Oh, fudge. That was a bad bandit. That was a really
Yeah, that
bad bandit.
was really sus.
Alright, I'm gonna do this. Because the
Gotcha.
Xe whiffs.
Yeah, I
And
tried
get
that one time and I messed it up, but I realized I just played really late. This is a very weird deck.
That wasn't a very bad sequence for me, actually.
No, you're
My
up.
cycles.
You're up in Elixir. Because he wasted his archers and
Yeah,
log.
you had to play the archers and the log. Just split minions there, because I don't think they have a big...
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
So I'm just gonna Pekka in this corner now.
That makes sense.
And then I'm gonna play the Ewiz towards the middle, but lower, so that he can't, like, snipe it with an Xe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Bald squad. Oh yeah, Quan?
Right.
Yeah, playing Ewiz in the center is something I generally favor for that. Well, just in general, it's more annoying for people, and then they have lightning, and I have to start switching things up. I hate that card.
Alright, this should be alright, yeah. Bandit this.
Yeah. Double
And then
Prince.
depending on his response, I'll battle ram in the opposite lane.
Okay.
It's all about seeing what he does.
Yeah, it's a really responsive deck.
Alright, so he's got Dark Prince and Cycle, so I'm not gonna do it.
Gotcha.
Because that would kind of just be a waste of the battle ram.
That makes sense.
I think his Prince is one more out of Cycle, so he has to play another card to get back to it, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I think you're correct. But
Yeah,
he has his
yeah.
Xe in cycle, because he didn't play it on
Yeah,
the
so he
last
does have the
offense.
Xe.
He's probably just going to use the Xe for counter push, right? With the Giant.
Yeah, definitely.
Ignore the right lane, I'm assuming. No, that works.
If he gets down the Giant in time, this could get sketchy.
He does.
Right,
You get the
Ooh,
Pekka in front? Nice!
that
Oh.
was a really risky play. Oh.
Yeah,
Pekka
it still didn't end well.
I think this isn't... Oh, this...
I mean, yeah, your Ghost will do a lot here. It's not GG yet, but this is not a good
Yeah,
position.
he won't get... This, he was... Right,
Why do
that's
people
oh,
try
shoot,
that?
I played it in the same lane.
That's unfortunate.
I have no idea. It's a really bad play. I can defend it with, like, anything.
Yeah.
And that's a +1 trade, too, so...
Yeah.
Always important. He has so many things to pressure me with.
Yeah,
but
I
I can
know.
poison these archers.
Yes.
I'll poison at the bridge to get some damage off his Xe.
Yeah, that's
Probably,
kind
yeah,
of
you
that's
can
kind
play
of what I
Dark
was
Prince.
thinking too. It's a similar thing to what you might do with like poisoning at the bridge in a golem matchup.
You're poisoning at the bridge in the golem matchup is what you need to do.
I know,
Right, so
because they play their baby dragon and their mega minion in it too, and then the thing's actually capable of dying.
Alright, so if he
This is the
plays
first time
a
we've had
Prince
count-
onto this battle ram, I'm gonna Pekka up front.
Gotcha. This is the first time
Alright,
you've
yeah,
had
he is.
any semblance of counter push this entire game,
Yeah, exactly.
but you've been slowly trading up the whole time. I don't know if he knew that, but I certainly knew, and not just from watching Elixir. Nice.
Hey, Xe. Ooh, ooh,
Oh
ooh,
my
ooh,
goodness.
This is really good.
That was such
Alright, so I'm just
great
gonna
damage.
do the same thing. He's
Yeah.
he's down Elixir, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
and
he's
in
down
the
like
cycle.
3. He's still laughing.
So,
Dude thinks it's funny.
alright, so I just Pekka that and then apply a little Royal Ghost. What else I can do? Might Bandit this too.
Yeah, Bandit makes sense there.
Yeah, I'm
It's gonna
Bandit
force
that.
out his Dark Prince.
Alright, and I'm just playing minions on this, and I'm back to another battle.
That sounds good to
And
me.
Pekka's gonna kill those archers, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, he
As
might
soon as
NATO
that
it back if he's a
dies- Oh,
real
I took the
idiot.
charge. Oops.
Oopsie.
Slight mistake.
But the tower's focused. Oh, okay.
Oof! GG. Oh, never mind,
Wait.
never mind.
That's okay. That's okay.
Call
That's
too
okay.
early.
I mean,
I just
you
need
still
to
just
send
need one more
push. I don't
poison
think
and you're
he's breaking
fine. So you need to play 4 cards, right?
through. Why are you starting in the back?
I don't think he wants to
Alright.
win.
No, so that's 3 poison ticks.
Yeah.
Plus, I already have that Royal Ghost applied for push. I just battle ram.
Or a poison tick and a zap.
That-
It doesn't really matter.
And I'm back to poison. Battle ram is so good on defense. Like, if you have a big push, you just need to stall for your Pekka. You can play the battle ram, and it will do work.
Yeah, I've only recently begun appreciating how great it is on defense. That was a really solid game from you. I probably would have gotten really annoyed about that matchup. Just remember, Seth told us in the updates that... I'll read that in a second. Seth
I
told us in
missed
the updates, that is an unfortunate poison, that Bandit and Royal Ghost are still going to do really well into Executioner, and here we are, still having them die. Question for
Yeah, no.
Jax. Are there
They do
any
not do
decks?
very well.
Yeah, I know. Are there any decks that are like, oh, my opponent's using that? GG, I lost. Better give up and not waste my time trying. I will say 2.9. I'm curious as to what he says.
So yes, definitely 2.9.
2.9 sucks.
Oh, he's gonna play that right into my P.E.K.K.A. So
Interesting.
he was off lane. So also, kind of like 2.62.
Yeah, 2.6 is doable. It really depends on...
It's a really difficult matchup.
It
Though. It's
is...
like,
No, wait, I'm not saying it's not difficult. I think it depends a
oh
lot...
crud! I just completely screwed
That's...
that up.
Yeah, that was a really big misplay. I think it depends a lot on how competent they are as a player. But, yeah, once you get a little bit into the top 10k, it's a really freaking hard matchup to win.
It's so hard.
I was streaming
Okay,
for
what is he gonna
Superior
do
the other
here?
day, and this dude was playing 2.6 against me. BMs the entire game after playing 3 cards at the bridge at 7 Elixir. And then played Spell Cycle decks, so I'm not playing him
Oh
anymore.
crap! I forgot about tiebreakers. This is
Yeah, this
I need
is,
to get a lot of damage here. I have to start poisoning aggressively
yeah.
when he doesn't have farm in hand or when he doesn't have a good push. Kite that.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
really rough. He doesn't have any direct damage, though, so if you can get another
Definitely
poison
not.
down without... If you can get another poison down without,
So he's gonna clone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zap his clone, and then I'm gonna use the mini
Yo,
dead
thanks for the
skeleton.
crowns. I appreciate the follow. I did not
Ooh,
intentionally
crowns is
salute
a
like
home
Guy
boy.
did. Yeah,
Oh crap! I took so much. That's
yeah,
gonna be it.
this matchup's just done. That's super unfortunate. I think ladder's
Yeah,
the one.
this would have been a really easy
No, no,
time with
no. They added
tiebreakers, but
tiebreakers. They added tiebreakers to ladders for this season. That's
yeah.
brand new.
So unfortunate there.
Alrighty.
Just gotta watch as my tower dwindles.
Yeah.
Very
Alright,
funny
see ya,
meme.
Firehawk, Alchemist, Nuclear Pants, whichever one you want to be called. Yeah, that's just a rough matchup. You did a... I think that wouldn't have been nearly as bad if you didn't mess up the one battle ram that accidentally went
Yeah,
straight into the
that would
cannon
have
cart.
been.
That would have
Oh, for
been a
sure. That would
game
have
changer.
applied a bunch of pressure, forced out way more elixir.
Yeah.
I then wasted that poison, didn't even hit the tower.
Yeah, that
That
was
was
also
extremely
unfortunate.
bad, especially considering tiebreakers.
I'm assuming you had a double spell P.E.K.K.A starting hand.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly. Oh, see?
Ooh,
Beautiful. Now he's gonna.
oh boy, that was really nice. So this is the Mega Knight deck almost for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost for sure. Alright, so he's got his spear goblins, and he just used them. So I'm gonna bandit up high, and we're gonna do a little dash chain.
Yeah, I love
Or
the
not
dash
really
chain.
dash chain.
Well, it's...
Alright, that's a zap.
Yeah, it's really nice when the dash chain pans out like that.
So I play minions off to the side. He doesn't have snowball and cycle though.
Yeah.
He does not have snowball and cycle. Oh, oops, my bad. That was a bad card counting on my end.
You're good.
Let's see. Yes, force out a miner. I don't think Royal Ghost. Well, actually, if miner dies in this hit, no. Okay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but...
Alright, so... Let's see, what do I do here? I think I'm gonna... My hand is really bad, so I'm gonna better him in the back.
Okay.
He's gonna Goblin Gang it, and I don't really have the best answer.
Do you have minions
for
in
that.
hand?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna place down a poison like this.
Okay, you
That
caught 2 of the
kills-
bats.
Yeah, I catch 2 of the bats, and... Okay. So he has the Mega Knight, too.
So yeah, this is pretty good for you, because he's going to Skeleton Barrel or Miner with it, and you can just... Okay.
Just bandit up front.
That's an interesting one. Why do you not
Actually,
want
I've never tried that targeting.
You
mechanic.
never...
I
You're,
was
you're
surprised
crazy.
Uwis wasn't
You're
here.
crazy. Why did you not want to play your P.E.K.K.A? Was it just because of the...
Because of the Goblin
Gang?
Gang.
Okay. So
Yeah,
it was
'cause of the
a
Goblin Gang.
reactionary switch to your game
Yeah.
plan.
That was actually an experiment because I've never tried an interaction like that before.
Okay. Yeah, I
So-
feel like whenever I try stuff like that, my stupid, my Ewiz is always the one that the Mega Knight wants to crush.
Oh,
unfortunate.
bad poison by me.
Yeah.
I was expecting bats, not a Mega Knight.
Yeah. He definitely thinks the Mega Knight's gonna be really important to winning, so you may as well just take care of that.
Where's my zap? Did my zap play?
You just played it? On
Yeah,
the bats?
okay, I lagged.
Oh, okay.
It showed me not playing it. Alright,
Oh,
he
dang.
was there.
Yeah, no, it definitely went down right on top of those bats.
Alright, perfect then. please target the Inferno Dragon.
Yeah, no, it
Too
is.
late.
It's working on him, but
It retargeted on the Spirit Goblins.
oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that Inferno Dragon was able to hit the Pekka down.
Yeah, what do you think about this matchup?
It's relatively close, actually.
Okay.
I think I have slight. I used to think that they had hard counter. That was just because I was bad. I kept losing.
Okay, I definitely held the same opinion. It's been changing slowly, so I'm glad that we went through the same character development in that regard.
Yeah.
Alright, see ya, Tim. Thanks
Okay.
for the good luck. We're hoping this ladder session goes pretty well.
Alright, just gotta go like that. That puts my zap back in cycle 2.
Okay, that works.
I have to Ewiz.
This is that's one of those plays where I really enjoy having Snowball.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, triple skull is
So-
really fun.
See what he does.
Do you have
He's
level
got a
13
Mega
Magic
Knight
Archer
back,
yet?
okay.
Or is this only 12 for you?
What
level's your Magic Archer? I know you've been playing with
it's
that
11.
variant. Okay. Oh, it's 11. So if you
Oh,
just
God,
playing in challenges.
I forgot that there's a delay in between the cards getting to your hand.
Oh boy.
Right.
Yeah, the
Oh god,
2
bat.
seconds. Oh my goodness, this is so scary.
One more hit, Royal Ghost. Let's go!
Oh, let's go.
Oh my god, it clutched it.
That was awesome. Why do you not
The
use
old
the
Royal
Dark
Ghost
Prince
would've ripped.
variation right now?
Hmm?
Somebody
Why am
in
I not
chat's asking
playing
why you don't use Dark Prince right now.
Okay, why I don't use Dark Prince? I actually really like the Dark Prince in the deck. I will use both. If you want me to do a match with Dark Prince, I can put him in.
I mean, I have no preference either way. I personally am I'm more a fan of Royal Ghost.
I'll do a single. Yeah, I like Royal Ghost a lot too. I think I like him just a bit more because of the deck has a really panicky feeling. If I'm play this correctly, I will make any opponent panic.
Yeah.
And the Dark Prince just isn't as good as that. Like he doesn't go invisible.
Yeah,
He doesn't go invisible.
When the dark, yeah, that's the big thing, is that the Dark Prince, like, you can play, because Ghost is invisible, you can play it in front of your P.E.K.K.A, and it forces them into, like, different spots than a Dark Prince would, and a lot of people aren't
exactly.
as good at handling it. And
The
then
Dark Prince's splash damage is a lot better, though.
yes, it is.
Okay, that was an interesting lightning.
I
Actually,
agree, but we definitely know that it's a Golem matchup now.
Yeah, I can let those bats go and just go in and see what
Yep.
it's gonna do. Ooh, God,
Oh,
cage,
boy. Yeah, I also generally... I feel like I'm enjoying Ghost more in every matchup that is not a P.E.K.K.A mirror. Dark Prince is super freaking good in
that's about
P.E.K.K.A
right. I
mirrors,
enjoy
but that's
Ghost in
about
every
it.
matchup that isn't versus Barbs too. Because
If
Dark Prince
that's
does
valid.
real work versus Barbs, but you have to be
Yes.
pretty low to be facing them. I probably won't get a whole lot of Barbs matchups too, so let's see
No.
what he's gonna do here.
I'll probably
He's gonna
get some
keep
whenever I
cycling
ladder.
I'm just gonna keep cycling passively. I'm gonna Dark Prince into this. The Bandit should deny most of the Baby Dragon damage.
Yeah, I think it might get
it's-
one belch.
Yeah, it gets one. That's fine. Oh crap! I played him opposite lane.
Oh,
Come back, please. Oh man.
well,
Alright. I have to
you can
improvise
use
with it.
it for counter push, and now at least you can't get lightning value, I guess. Oh, come on. Building
Okay, so this,
Exinado.
I actually I've faced this matchup a few times, and
Oh,
I haven't
yeah?
lost it yet once.
You
I don't
haven't?
know how though.
How have you
No,
not
I think I
lost
faced it
against
like 3 times. and
How
I'm
have you
3
not
of them.
lost against building Exinado Lightning?
Because I perform a lightning block or I outplay him some way, so I'm just gonna bleed out here. Okay.
Okay.
So as soon as the Baby Dragon reaches the tower, this is interesting. You can split minions, and they will deny all Baby Dragon damage.
I want to see this.
Or actually, no, I think it gets 1 hit.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
look at that.
that's actually really cool.
Alright, so he just played an Exy. I can get down a battle ram for lightning block though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's NATO'd. Oops. Okay.
That was a
highly
really nice
unfortunate.
NATO from him.
Yeah, I'm expecting to hit lightning.
Yeah, I would have
A
expected the
lot
lightning
better.
too. I
Now
don't
I'm
blame
down
you
a
for that.
bunch of elixir. This X is just gonna get value.
Yes, it is. But
It's dead. And alright, so I'm down elixir. I have that feeling. So
yeah.
I can't even spam him opposite lane, so I'm just gonna P.E.K.K.A like this. Okay, that's it. GG.
Yeah, that's...
I was expecting a golem back near his tower.
Yeah, I would have
Yeah.
expected the golem in a decent spot too.
I'm just gonna do that. Oh, yeah.
It helped a good bit, but Against one punch, then the golem explosion, he still has lightning in his deck. This is a really difficult position to be fighting out of.
And a ghost wouldn't have changed anything. So
No, it wouldn't have.
if any of y'all were wondering that, if the ghost is going to be better, it's not really. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there you go.
Nice.
You still can't win out of this position, but it's unfortunate.
If he plays the Goblin Cage, I lose. Yeah. That's me about it.
Yep.
It's gonna go.
Yeah.
That was also kind of a mistake, wasting the minions. It's only a formality, but I could have lightning blocked.
Yeah,
Now I have
that's
to get
true.
the Batarang back in cycle. Alright, so I found that a lot of people try and lightning in the back left. Oh shoot, never mind. You did it towards my left.
Yeah, you were close.
Okay. Yeah. My Batarang also came down too late, so. what am
Yeah,
at?
I had one game before where, cause everybody expects the lightning to be out in the empty corner, so that it only hits the tower. There was one time when somebody knew I had lightning in hand, and I lightninged in front of his tower, and he got super
I
mad.
faced this guy earlier today. This is a mirror.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
You put Ghost back in, or no?
Oh, it's not a mirror.
Okay.
Okay, this guy was definitely playing mirror this morning, and I had such a bad hand. PEKKA was 8th card, and I
Gotta
almost pulled
love
it back.
those matchups.
Yeah, I almost pulled it back, but I lost. Okay, ooh. Pumpo or 3M?
Yeah, that's
Probably
what I was
Pumpo.
thinking too, I just didn't say it.
Pumpo with barbs is not fun, so it looks like it's 3M.
Looks like it's 3M, yeah. Yeah, no,
So I have
Pumpo,
matchup
Pumpo with
versus
Barbs
3M.
sucks.
Pumpo with barbs, is if they place down an X-Bow and they place down barbs.
It's just GG.
Yep. Alright, so let's see what he's
At
gonna do.
Quan, if you're still here.
Okay. So
It's
I'm gonna
3M,
go.
yep.
Like,
Yeah, we
this.
figured
Alright,
as
that's
much.
a zap because he played his Dark Prince.
Oh, you do?
I probably would have zapped anyway. Now I can just use this. Oh,
Yep.
oh, I thought I missed that Dark Prince for a minute.
We
So I
were
think
complaining about
I played
Pumpo
way
Quan,
too
that
much
was all.
Elixir. I played way too much Elixir.
Yeah.
That minion zap.
That
Ooh,
was...
wait, he failed that. So
That
that's
was a very nice 2 elixir for you.
Yeah, that was really helpful. Ooh. Ooh,
Okay.
ooh, that's really.
Yeah, this is
juicy.
getting kind of juicy right now.
Let's see, so I'm gonna support this with the minions at 2.
Okay.
Just
because he's probably...
lane deny the minion horde, and I think this will kill his Dark Prince on his side.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, and it gets counter
He's got
push,
an Ice
forces
Golem
out another
too, so I'm gonna
card.
pressure real quick with the battle.
Gotcha.
He'll probably get down a light minion horde, to which I'll zap, and then he was just, oh, he's gonna do that. Okay.
Not a bad play from him, honestly.
No,
It's
I'll
better
probably
than having to play his minion horde.
So I'm just gonna zap this bandit and take whatever health she has.
Gotcha.
It's 1 dash and a hit.
Yeah.
It's not the worst.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely better than a lot of what you could have been dealing with
Alright,
here.
so gonna do that. I don't have a good hand to punish a pump. Normally I'd play same lane as the pump and then get down a poison and defend. I think that's an overcommitment, so I've stopped doing that. So
Yeah.
alright, so I need to PEKKA in the lane with 2. And then
Be ready
the
for...
goal.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Alright,
be
so
ready
yeah.
for this
Now
in the
Dark
other lane.
Prince. You is. I think this should. Oh my god, why? Alright, you was played honestly. Alright, so just gonna completely abandon that other lane.
Gotcha. I mean...
Zappy target all of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that Muskie survived.
That Muskie's gonna do a lot, yeah.
It's not bad.
No,
the worst.
not bad at all. He's gonna have
And
to
the
play
bandit-
something
ooh.
to catch that
Wait,
bandit.
I'm gonna Dark Prince up high. I'm
Okay.
gonna get down another Ewiz to kill the minions.
Ooh, I like it. I would have probably actually... It would have been sus, but I might have just actually only played the Dark Prince myself and let the other minions go to the right lane.
Alright, so that's actually a really, really good P.E.K.K.A.
Yes, that PEKKA is super crucial
That's gonna
here.
get so much value. If not, take it, just win me the game there. Alright, so go like that. It's got minion horde back in cycle. So actually, they could have gone a lot better. Could have gone. I think that's about as best as it could have gone for him. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
you're
probably the
chilling.
best it could have gone for him. I think you still need to do something to that Dark Prince in
Yeah,
order for
I
it
was
to
just gonna
die.
be safe there.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Alright, so now I'm just gonna poison these musketeers.
Yeah, I was about to say your poison's in hand.
I'm just gonna poison those. Because that literally shuts down that lane unless he ice golems, and that's the only thing you can do without giving you a bunch of value. Alright. Whoa, that was really interesting.
That is...
I just punish him as hard as I can here.
Yeah, that pump is not something I would generally recommend.
No, that's not a recommended pump. As those minions can die, that K thinks. dash.
Yeah, okay. Good game.
Alright, poison there. Speak on that. And I think it's GG. GG.
Alright. I've got a better idea. Yeah, the defensive
Alright.
battle rams are something I've only recently started experimenting with, and you're making very good use of them, so I'm going to copy so much of what you're doing.
Yeah, I love the defensive battle ram. It's so good. Alright, I have
Yeah.
a pass to open up real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that
there's a
and
lot of just little things like, not playing the deck for 6 months or things that I just didn't. Um, Honestly, the best way to practice the deck is whatever is like your best available resource. At low ladder, a lot of people like playing like 4 mini tanks, and it makes Pekka's life really difficult, so you can definitely
yeah.
learn the deck through ladder if you want to. Um, I'm sure all of the P.E.K.K.A players, including both of the ones in this voice call, are going to tell you that sucks. Classic challenges, if you are not yet at the skill level for grand challenges, are an amazing resource because you get like your first 3 games against really stupid decks and then start facing some better stuff.
Yeah,
Grand
it's good to
challenge,
get practice on both.
yeah, grand challenges are definitely viable for it. Although you're definitely
They're a lot
subjecting
harder.
yourself to the meta, and yes, they're harder. So it
So,
depends a lot on where you are in learning the deck, I feel.
I'm just gonna P.E.K.K.A that because I don't have a hand at all. I have to end up splitting minions into it, and then I think playing an E-Wiz. I think that was my cycle.
Mm.
Okay. This is
Yeah,
actually not the worst situation.
no, it's really not. He kind of fed you.
Alright, so I'm just gonna minions up there. Night Witch is getting targeted. She's gonna get melted.
Oh my
A
goodness.
lightning here would lose him the game. He's
Yeah,
already
it would.
lost, actually. It's
Yeah,
already GG.
yeah. This is not. This is not
So,
something that he can win.
a lot of players recommend going opposite lane there. I personally don't like doing that.
You're gonna. Oh no, never mind.
I don't have the elixir for Zap, so that E's is unfortunately dead.
Well, it's not like
On
it
that.
matters. Your P.E.K.K.A's about to own his tower.
Yeah. Good game
Yeah,
assist. Alright,
he made several sus plays.
but back to playing starting P.E.K.K.A, what I did was, I was really lucky. I had already maxed like half the deck, or not maxed, I'd already gotten half the deck started through my old deck, which was, I'm embarrassed to say it, but it's P.E.K.K.A, Mega Knight, Prince, minions, zap, poison, arrows, and then an 8th card that was not a win condition. So, I started that out when I was really low, when I was like,
I'll tell my ladder story in a second.
when I started it when I was extremely low, and I've just been, every single ladder achievement I've had since then is all with this deck. Like, I've taken one tricking to the next level.
Okay, so before I tell my ladder story, I got another question from the chat.
Sounds good.
Is there ever a situation where you want to P.E.K.K.A at the bridge? And I do have one, but I'll let you answer first.
Alright, so first, if your opponent, if you start a battle ram in the back, and your opponent plays a 4 elixir card, like a lumberjack, it is okay to P.E.K.K.A at the bridge then. If you have a really big surviving counter push, alright, he's already doing up.
Yeah, he's getting desperate.
So, like, I'm trying to think of what I, like, if you have, like, minions and a bandit or something, and you don't have a battle ram, or the battle ram is not going to do you any good, then you just want to P.E.K.K.A at the bridge and protect it, and it will usually do a lot.
Yeah,
Actually, also
one
in a
other
golem
time.
matchup.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah,
in golem
in the
matchup.
golem matchup, you can also P.E.K.K.A at the bridge if you have like a cycled Royal Ghost and they play a lumberjack, because they don't have a good way to deal with it. And that tip I got from CWA's Vulcan video. So.
I was watching Swood stream recently, and he was playing golem when. Who did he run into?
We got 20 minutes left to push, so I'll
Okay.
be like.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. I don't remember which pro he ran into for his 12th win in a grand challenge, and when Swood did a golem in the back, thinking that he had a small elixir advantage since they were even and it was overtime. His opponent just P.E.K.K.A Ram Rider at the bridge and won.
That is not advisable. I would not recommend doing that unless you are extremely 100% confident you are going to win.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And
it's a
versus any golem deck
damage
with
lead.
Tornado, I am not 100% confident I'm gonna win.
Yeah, I don't know if he was running Tornado. I don't remember what Swood was running precisely in that GC. Mirror matchup. Okay, so my ladder story. When I was... Okay, roughly a mirror matchup. When I was down at 2,700 trophies, all the way in the bottom of Jungle Arena, at the time at any rate, I was playing Ebarb's Witch, Princess, Fireball, and I do not remember the rest of the deck.
This is a really sketch position. I did not want to overcommit with an Uwiz.
Yeah, this is a really
Alright,
weird.
so
This is a really weird spot.
my mistake was not playing an Uwiz with that Pekka. Now his Pekka survives with a bunch of HP. Oh, that was a really terrible bandit though.
Yes, it was. Okay.
Oh man, if that bandit had gotten a hit, it's only gonna be one hit, please. One hit, please. All right.
Dang, that's unfortunate.
The beauty about this deck is I can always come back.
Yeah, I know.
No charge there, but I can always come back.
Yeah.
Especially since he played that really terrible bandit. I think I have a elixir advantage here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to Pekka in the back towards the tower with all of my. Actually, no, I'm gonna Pekka this lane. So what I'm gonna be ready to do is I've got my minions like hovered over the bridge, so that if he tries to predict with a magic archer, I can just okay, he's not gonna do.
I get what you were going for, though.
Yeah, I was gonna distract it so that magic archer wouldn't just get chipped.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, at
I'm
27.
gonna Ewiz at the bridge here, because he's gonna have to Ewiz in
Nice.
that lane. I don't want to poison.
No.
Okay, now I'll poison that lane. Those are pretty good magic archer.
My ladder story. I lost to a guy who raged his Expo first thing in the match in Arena 5 or 6, and since then you feared Expo, so you became what you were afraid of. I like it. So yeah, at 2700, like I said, Evarps, Witch, Princess, Fireball. I know it didn't have a win comp. I don't remember the other 4 cards. And
This is not.
one of my clanmates at the time did a friendly battle against me with this deck that had like, it was like P.E.K.K.A, Furnace, Hog Rider, Ewiz, and Log are the only 5 cards I remember him having. And I was like, yo, that sounds really good. So I was trying to figure out.
Oh, this magic archer will not get on my tower.
No, but that
No!
battle
Oh my
ram
goodness.
will.
Alright, rip.
Yeah, that early misplay really sucks.
He also has a slight matchup advantage because the magic archer.
Yeah, Magic
It
Archer's
makes my
super annoying.
minions completely useless.
Yes.
But yeah, that matchup was not chalked up to him having matchup. That was just me misplaying.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I'm.
What?
Oh shit.
What?
This guy.
That guy what?
I'm so dead. This is game over.
What's he
Well,
running?
I'll try my best here. So if he lava hounds, whenever he does,
Okay, he's a
I
hound
just have
player.
to do the best I can to get his other tower and just keep going for the 3 crowns.
Thanks for the crowns is saying he has more than a slight advantage. Thanks for the crowns says it's a big time matchup advantage.
Oh, it is? Okay. Yeah, Crowns is a really good P.E.K.K.A player. He's like 7.4. He doesn't play classic Richmond, but definitely trust what he says. 'Cause he's better than me.
What does he play out of curiosity?
P.E.K.K.A Ram Rider.
Hey,
So
Ram Rider
he
gang.
can help you, Aiden.
Yeah.
Crowns?
I may hit you up
Yeah,
at some point.
Alright, so my hand is P.E.K.K.A, Dark Prince, Minions, Ewiz. So when he Lava Hounds, because I think he will, I just have to P.E.K.K.A opposite lane and just hope to God I can make something happen with my Dark Prince.
Gotcha.
Interesting. Oh, I should have just played a ground troop because now I'm
Yeah.
down minions.
Yeah.
That was a just reflex
Yeah, I gotcha.
thing there.
So after I played against my one clanmate who was running that P.E.K.K.A Hog whatever deck, I basically put together something similar to it that I felt was better. And starting at 2700, I was running, once I got a couple of levels up, P.E.K.K.A, Hog Rider, Furnace, Ewiz, Fireball.
Oh God, they're all going to that lane, aren't they?
Yep.
Man, I missed
Fireball, Guards, Archer's Log is what I want to say were all 8 cards in that deck.
Interesting. This is Tombstone early. Good fireball by him.
Yeah. He's playing it pretty well so far.
Slip a battle ram through, and then with minions and zap his. That was well played by him.
Yeah, that was really
We
nice
both
pressure.
read each other's minds and predicted a.
Yeah, it was
Step or
it
two
was a
ahead.
good interaction for sure from both sides.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. So then,
Let's see, is he gonna lava hound? I know you got it, Carl. I know you have it. Yeah, there it is. Alright. So I just ignore if he just lava hound balloons, I just ignore it and I do my utmost best to break through with P.E.K.K.A Dark Prince.
Gotcha.
Alright, so I have to poison early. I do not like Tombstone. Tombstone is no good.
No, it is not. So, March of last year, there was Clash Royale at South by Southwest, and that's how that was when the P.E.K.K.A Gob Hut miner deck was
Yeah.
really good.
Extremely well played by him.
And that was when I found out about the existence of a pro scene for this game. This matchup sucks. That was when I found out about the existence of a pro scene for this game. So after that point, I switched to that deck and then to what Jax is running right now, except it was back when the Minor Poison was better and the Battle Ram wasn't in favor yet. And then, you know, once Battle Ram was clearly way better, I switched to that also.
Alright, actually, I have more time than I expected, so I can do, like, 2 more matches.
Okay, sounds good.
Instead
I'm
of
probably
3.
just going to cut stream after those last 2 matches just because I'm not looking to play myself right now.
True. If the chat has any questions, I'll answer them. I can stay in the call for a few more minutes after I'd finish the games and answer them if you guys want.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, I've been practicing, for those who aren't aware, I have been practicing this deck again since I haven't played it in like 6 months since switching to Ram Rider and an excursion into Giant for a couple of months. So I'm trying to relearn traditional P.E.KKA Bridge Spam right now. And it's going decently. I've been hopping...
Innovation for Midwinter. This is sketchy.
Yeah.
Midwinter's full of Expo players, and he's obviously very good, because it's Midwinter, so...
Yeah. Or
okay, never mind,
Hog Rider, which is wonderful.
I missed the spawn, too, and the Ice Beard. That's gonna be,
shout outs to Starting Hands.
With the Fireball.
Yeah, that's super annoying.
Unfortunate. Oh, it's 2.6. Hooray.
Yeah. Full on 2.6.
Alright, so I just go, like... yeah, it gets the cannon.
Why is he the one who's BMing, unless he's supposed to be conveying what you feel? Hey.
My friend Riley says the harder he counters, the harder he BMs.
That's a pretty good one. Okay, so I can answer this question, because I can answer at least the first part of this question, because we spoke about it earlier. Bandit in the back, Ghost in the back, then Battle Ram in the back, and you really don't want to be cycling anything else.
That's a zap right there. Heck of this. Should be no hits.
That's what we discussed earlier. Outside of that, you want to make a reactive first play.
I might BM this guy a little bit, just even if I'm losing, just to have a little bit of fun with
That's
him.
fair. I enjoy predicting that kite. You can make some plays off of it. Yeah, I know.
I didn't have a Battle Ram though.
Yeah, I figured you just didn't have the punish cards for it in hand, but it's really fun when you do it.
So there's a anti-kite thing for you guys that don't know, where if you play the Battle Ram, in the oh fudge. Okay, so I just have to.
Yep.
I panicked there.
They can see where my mouse is. So if you have a P.E.K.KA going up this lane, you're going to want to play the Battle Ram so that it's walking up the inside edge of the bridge and pushes your P.E.K.KA off to the side a little bit so it doesn't see the Ice Golem.
I tried to do a little prediction zap there.
Yeah. I hope that I explained that decently enough for you guys to understand, as he was still in the middle of playing a very difficult matchup.
Please don't hog here. Please, please, please.
I feel that.
If he had started that P.E.K.KA, I probably just would have outright lost right there. So I take this damage. I don't like taking the damage, but I have to.
Yeah.
And so I Dark Prince like this. This guy seems apt to try and Ice Golem kite at the start. So I am going to just try the little trick here.
Alright, so this is the trick right here.
Alright, okay, so he actually played it in the same lane as the P.E.K.KA.
Yeah, he kited the Dark Prince instead.
A lot of players don't know about that, though.
So yeah.
Oh god, that was a zap! Oh crap.
Oh goodness.
Oops.
That's probably just a throw.
Oops. That's not good.
Do you have minions in hand?
Yeah, I do. Ooh, charged.
Okay.
I'm still losing.
Yeah, no, this is still a lost game.
5 seconds of spell cycle away from.
Yep.
Another stables.
Yep.
Yeah, GG's. Alright, so one more match.
Alrighty. And then for how to deal with Golem better, that depends a lot on what you're doing against Golem wrong. Generally, you just want to be able to match your P.E.K.KA with their Golem. You're going to want to play it in the corner, if they have NATO, obviously, because a good player is just going to know you're going to play it immediately. And past that, you don't want to be playing your P.E.K.KA unless it's into their Golem for the most part.
Exception to what he just said, if you Battle Ram in the back as one of your plays, and they play Lumberjack, you can P.E.K.KA that, or if you Royal Ghost, you can do that. This guy's level 12.
And is this same lane or opposite lane that you...
Same lane. Same lane as the Battle Ram. So, what it does is it kills the Battle Ram instantly. or excuse me, the lumberjack.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a mirror matchup, but he's level 12, so I think
Oh,
he
that'll
gives
help.
me matchup if it's the same. Yeah. P.E.K.K.A. as a level 12 is extremely hard to play because you have to leave a lot to your towers, and it's
Yeah.
not really fun. Oh,
Or
okay.
he has... I'm
I
trying to
just
figure
P.E.K.K.A.
out why
that.
you have Valkyrie? Valk's one of those cards that everybody on ladder loves, and I don't get it a lot of the time.
It's so good though.
P.E.K.K.A. Valk.
P.E.K.K.A. hit.
Go.
Ooh.
Well, I'm more talking about the people who run P.E.K.K.A. Valkyrie like this, or Golem Valkyrie. It's just not good.
All right, so I apply a lot of pressure. I force out Elixir. I just get away with the quick minions at the bridge,
I
or
like
he
it.
loses that tower, and I just place down another ES. So that
That was a bad zap from him.
y'all can't see it, but I'm doing the okay hand. That was the best thing that could have happened here.
Yeah, that was
So
absolutely wonderful.
I think this
Ladder
is game over
players
already.
enjoy cards that don't need precise placement, such as Wizard, MK, and Valk. Maybe that
What do I
explains
do
why.
with?
Maybe that explains why so many people miss the Mega Knight on my Ram Rider. It's so funny every time.
Oh yeah, I love when that happens and I'm playing that.
It's just because the Ram Rider just keeps on scooting. But yeah, I agree. I
Yeah, it's
agree with
fine.
that take, Quan. They definitely like the less precise placement cards.
The lower ladder, most of them like the lower skill cap cards.
Yeah.
I don't want to offend any low ladder players, but like when I play on my mini down there, I usually get a lot of um cards that go into the like lower skill, like lumberjack and
Yeah, I gotcha.
Valkyrie. On
Yeah.
their own, they're like you can't base a single card skillfulness, but they go in a lot of decks that don't really require a lot. So I'm just gonna P.E.K.K.A. I have taken no damage. I see no way this guy wins this
Yeah,
unless I
no.
lag out.
Yeah, you have to lag hard too.
Alright, so I'm just gonna stack stuff, and he's got the Xyz, I guess. So I have
Yes,
to be
support
careful.
your P.E.K.K.A. with a Valkyrie. This is going to end well.
Alright, so just do this and make it retarget.
Oh,
Oh, well played by him.
I think he was
Down,
just.
but
I honestly think that he just got lucky. I'm pretty sure he was only trying to bandit your Ewiz.
oh maybe.
What is your game plan against Elixir Golem?
Elixir Golem. Okay. That's actually a matchup I haven't practiced as much as I need to. But
I'm in the same.
basically, save your P.E.K.K.A. for the Elixir Golem. And in certain variants, like the ones with Fisherman, what you really need to do is just make sure they can't Fisherman your P.E.K.K.A. If they Fisherman your P.E.K.K.A, it's game over.
Yeah,
But the Dark Prince with the P.E.K.K.A, like on the Elixir Golem, is just gonna melt it here. If I have over 6 minutes left, oh, I have 6 minutes, so I can do one more actually. I
perfect.
said yeah, maybe I'll get back over 6100, which will be a nice stopping place. But
That sounds good to me.
against Elixir Golem, save your P.E.K.K.A for the Elixir Golem. Try and save your Dark Prince for the blobs. Have your P.E.K.K.A kill support troops, poison witches.
Do you want to poison
And
witches at the bridge the same way you do in a normal Golem
yes,
matchup? Okay,
yeah, yes.
it's kind of what I
And
figured.
then try and win off counter push.
It's kind of
'Cause
what I figured.
it's not really gonna go well if you try and push into like a Sparky or a Fisherman because they'll just rope everything and that's
Yeah.
gonna be a
No,
big
when they
problem.
drop a wizard behind their tank, I poison and laugh.
Is it 3.0? No, I think it is easy.
It's
It's a
a
big P.E.K.K.A.
3.0 mini tanks, perhaps, if he has a third one.
Ooh, this mini pick is gonna melt.
That mini
Okay.
pick is
So
crazy.
this goes in front. If he doesn't log, it's a charge. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to Ewiz in the opposite.
You know what the funny part is about that, Crowns? Is I actually think that... Oops. I actually think that Ram Rider does better against all the XE matchups.
Well, yeah, because
Well,
XE
he was
with
saying
tower
he's
means
saying he switched to
Batarang
bridge
dies.
spam. He was saying he switched to classic bridge spam with Magic Archer because he was finding Ram Rider wasn't working too well with all this XE. I think it's the
Batarang is so
opposite.
much worse.
Yeah.
So I think if they play the XE off center, then the battle ram will connect. The barbs will get like no damage, but the battle ram will connect. If they play him on center, he's going to throw his axe. The first throw is going to kill your battle ram. It's not going to connect. It's like guaranteed if they play it in the front, it's not going to connect.
It's depression.
Yeah, and then also to make matters worse, on the way back, the XE's axe from that throw will hit the barbs, making them one-shotted by tower, or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I can envision the
Yeah.
interaction.
Either they are too Oh,
Mini
okay.
P.E.K.K.A opposite
I
lane?
just completely screwed up my train of thought there, but
You're good.
either they go opposite lane. Ooh,
Oh,
Razor. Okay. So either
freeze probably.
yeah, freeze. I zap to keep Ewas alive if I can. All right, good. Oh
Nice
man, Ewas didn't
defense.
die. So I keep getting off track, but I'm gonna put down that. But oh god, I'm so bad at this. I really have never tried to like keep my train of thought
It's
the same
really
thing as
difficult,
this.
I understand. Yeah, that's
I've
too good of a
forgotten
poison to
completely what
pass
I was
up.
talking about too.
You were talking about XC. We were talking about whether or not Ram Rider or Battle Ram's better against XC. And you were talking about how depressing it is when they play their XC front and
Okay, so
center
yeah,
against your Battle
so
Ram.
most times, depending on when they play it, the Exy
He's such
will
a cheeser.
hit the battle ram, and then it will hit the barbs. And it'll do one shot on the barbs too. He's just gonna make it. So, oh, interesting choice. You did it really late, like that. Right, good.
Yeah.
So it'll either hit it once, and then it'll gear up to throw again, or it'll hit the barbs on both. Oh, why is my fat finger happening? But it'll hit both barbs. It'll hit barbs with both swings, or it'll hit it with one swing, and either one means depression.
Yeah. So Crowns has given us an addendum. He says that he mostly prefers, very well played at the end there. He said that he mostly prefers running the traditional with Magic Archer over Ram Rider, specifically because there are so many Golem plus Xe decks, and Battle Ram gives the opposite lane pressure he needs. I will
Yeah,
say,
Battle Ram.
I actually really like using defensive Ram Riders against Golem pushes. Depending on what they've got going, it can actually do so much.
Exactly, because the golem stays far away. But it's the Ram Rider
Xe is
is
broken.
more
Yes,
of a slow roll. You're
yeah, it
playing it
is.
more like beatdown. It's not
Yeah,
the same with
I was
Bridgestone.
talking with Tag about it a little bit in DMs the other day, and he basically said that, and I do agree with this sentiment, that you're generally forced to play your like traditional P.E.K.K.A bridge spam is much more about setting up dual lane pressure after you get one or two good trades, and
Definitely.
your Ram Rider is a lot more about playing as safe as humanly possible until you've clearly forced yourself into a good situation.
Exactly.
But
Exactly. And
defensive Ram
the
Riders
Ram
make it
Rider
all
deck
worth it.
is a lot. It's a lot less aggressive. You're much.
Yes.
It's not bridge spam anymore. It's a hybrid archetype. You have the bandit for a little bit of pressure should you need it. It's not using much. You're not pressuring much though.
Yeah.
But they're both relatively simple. I want to say, or same. Excuse me. Relatively the same. I want to say.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep pecking stuff like the same things. You're gonna baby dragon the same things you would like minions.
Yeah. I love Baby
Spells are
Dragon so
different,
much. It
and
helps so
the
much.
play style with your win.
So Crowns, since you're here right now, actually, do you think that oh, do you think that I'm sorry, I should ask differently. What do you think of playing, of just passive cycling Baby Dragons? In a lot of matchups, I tend to enjoy it because it forces so much of a response out of them, but I'm curious to what a better player than I has to say about the matter.
And also, if there are any questions in chat,
Yeah, no,
have
I'm
them
reading
ask
them out.
now
I'm reading
before
them
I.
out as they come to you. But yes,
All right,
he's got a
sounds good.
couple. He's only got a couple minutes left, so ask now or forever hold
Actually,
your
I
peace.
I can stay on the call as long as you need, but I can't play anymore.
Okay, that sounds good then.
So, yep. A lot of people, the misconception with this deck is that you bridge spam all the time and you bridge spam only.
Yeah,
And I just want to
I have
dispel
a
that
couple
right
of
now.
people I have a
bridge
couple of
spam
people in my
some.
clan
Y'all
who are
probably
really
saw.
salty. Yeah, I have a couple
I
of
bridge
people in
spam
my
some.
clan who are really salty about the deck, and I'm just like, you don't understand how to play it. You lose because you don't know how to play against it, and that's it.
Yeah. So you basically, a lot of my pushes are started in the back. You saw I played a lot of Pekkas in the back. I started a lot of things behind my King Tower and then just added.
Yeah.
Bridge spamming is reserved only for when you have elixir advantages, or one of your normal pushes has made your opponent panic, and it's you're like, all right, I smell blood. Time to go in and get this win right here. I'm just gonna bridge spam him until he's dead.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep playing cards until it gets through. And when players lose to that, they probably get a little bit salty, and that's probably where you hear they just bridge spam all the time.
Yeah, I've heard somebody saying that bridge spamming is a win condition. That the Royal Ghost is more of a win condition than my Battle Ram is. I don't know what I haven't even played the deck against these people. They're just salty about it.
Yeah, the Royal Ghost.
I got that. I got that though, Crowns. I'll definitely work on fixing that. Ram Rider, no, Ram Rider Lightning seems heavy, but it's really freaking good because there's so many things that do well into the Ram Rider that you can either Lightning or Snowball. That having those spells together with it is just heaven.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I run poison. I run poison myself usually, because it is a comfort card for me. But lightning, and I mean, you're really not beating. A lot of the time, you're really not beating Inferno Tower if you have poison. That's
poison,
the main matchup.
You're also running Snowball.
Yeah.
You have no resets.
Yep.
You
You can finesse it, but it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah. The poison also has a synergy with both spells have a really good synergy. The poison synergy is that it has the ticks of damage, and then the Ram Rider is a snare. And so this work really well together.
Yeah.
And the Lightning does a really good job at like hitting buildings that are really annoying. Tesla, you can hit it, and she'll just keep charging through.
I'll DM it to you in you're still in tag server, right, Crowns? If you could just drop a message in the Gen chat, I will go ahead and DM you as soon as we're done with the stream. In bait matchups, what do we do? That depends on what you mean, but broadly speaking, we always save our minions for the you're always just gonna save your minions for the Goblin Barrel. Unless it's like you have a gigantic advantage and you're going to instead use your minions to Inferno Tower block. But that's the only other time that I suggest that.
Exactly.
Sit down and cry if they're good.
Are used for Inferno Tower block only, and Goblin Barrel, and then really sketchy situations where you absolutely need them up and you can defend up.
Crowns is also suggesting Crowns is also suggesting that we zap King and swipe up.
Against Prince Rascal's Logbait, that's actually not a bad idea. So that first thing we talked about, where it was like, what decks do you just say GG well played and just leave? If you're still here, Prince Rascal's Logbait, you could definitely say that's a deck you want to do that with.
Classic Logbait is finessable, but it's hard.
Logbait, they've got matchup. It's really easy for them to just keep control of the game.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying it's finessable. I'm not saying it's a winning matchup by any means.
Oh, for sure. I'm just like explaining the general.
I gotcha.
Matchup. I think it's like I don't know what matchup to do. I'm really bad with like getting percentage matchups. But
I'm not a big fan of matchup numbers myself, so that's no problem by me.
Yeah. The game plan is take as little damage as possible, defend Goblin Barrels with minions. If you're not good with the timing where you hit all 3 goblins with the E-Wiz, just make sure you hit 2. You always want to hit 2. So you never want to do right on the bottom, and you never want to do in the corners, because you want to like make sure you get 2.
Yeah.
And then start a PEKKA in the back, and double elixir, and depending on how rocket happy they are, I find if like they rocket a big push in single, I go double lane. If they don't, and they don't seem very apt to use the rocket, a giant single lane push is more effective. But for people that aren't like that confident with the matchup, definitely go split lane.
Yes.
Definitely go split lane.
I do have a slight difference in how I play the matchup for one thing that you said. I definitely agree that you are hanging on for dear life in single elixir.
Yep.
You hang on for dear life in single elixir, and then come double elixir, I don't just P.E.K.K.A in the back usually. What I'll do is I'll wait and I'll match my P.E.K.K.A on whatever their tank is.
The Knight...
Be it Knight or Valkyrie, I usually just match P.E.K.K.A onto that so that I'm guaranteed to get a little bit of value off of it.
That's a good idea if they do it. Like, personally, I've like see Logbait players do that like 1 out of every 15 matches.
Okay.
Really low. You can wait a few seconds to see if they're going to do that. Usually they play it at the bridge to take for Goblin Barrel though. You can wait a few seconds to see if you do that, and then P.E.K.K.A. But mainly, even if they don't play it, you definitely have to get that P.E.K.K.A. down as
Oh
best
yeah,
you
no,
can.
getting P.E.K.K.A. down is crucial. Yeah, Night Witch Clap is such a good emote. Um,
I love the Night Witch.
I have Night Witch Kiss right now, but I'm probably gonna revamp my emote deck in a few. I was goofing off with an emote deck that mirrors P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Bam because I thought it'd be funny, but I'm not as big a fan of it as I want it to be.
Yeah.
I'm just spectating people on my friend list, just for the record, guys. Princess Yon's
Yeah.
also decent.
Um, Prince Rascals is a lot harder. It's also a lot less popular. I don't have as much matchup knowledge as I should to give you a for sure 100% definitive guide. It's about the same
Just
on defense. Minionsing.
Prince
If you have
Rascals is
surviving minions,
7-3. Close the app.
yeah, yeah. You just
This
I
looks like
actually
it's a
beat
clan war draft.
I beat Prince Rascals like a
When
few
I
games
had
ago. It's
Magic
like one
Archer,
out
I
of
was
every.
loving that matchup. Magic Archer actually works wonders.
Magic Archer is so good, but this is just with the minions the minions version.
Yeah,
Save your minions for Goblin Barrel. That's log bait standard.
yeah.
Try and counter push a bit with your minions. Like if you have a battle ram cycle, it's a good idea to try and do that unless they have rascals. Then you'd end up having to poison the rascals, and they'll still get so much value. So
Rascals are just this legendary defensive bulwark that nobody on Earth knows how to beat with P.E.K.K.A.
you really, what you ideally, you want to get a poison that's going to hit the girl rascals, and then hopefully some other card,
If
and then in
because
the
they're
poison,
bad.
the P.E.K.K.A. will two-shot it. And
Yeah,
by the time the P.E.K.K.A. is finishing its second hit, it'll have killed the poison will have ticked enough, so it'll go straight through that rascal with the second hit, and it should have most of its HP because the rascal girls died.
yeah.
Um,
But a
and
lot of that is kind of wishful thinking.
yeah, and single elixir poison their princesses, and double elixir poison the rascals, and you have to try and assassinate that princess. If they play the princess well, gotta say it, but it's GG well played. They're not breaking through a princess
Yeah.
because minions just do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous matchup, honestly. I hate Rascal's Prince Bait. I mean, I like it
It's so
more.
annoying.
I like it more with triple spell, but like even then, because it's
It's
only because the deck
still
doesn't usually have a building that it's a doable matchup
true.
for me. With
So, are there any
that's
other
one of the nice
questions?
things for Ram Rider is like you get a no
Oh
building
yeah,
matchup and it's a lot better.
true. And then the Ram Order also snares the Rascal Girls, and you can snowball. That
Hmm.
also is really nice. But are
Yeah,
there any other questions before I head off the line?
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So if we've got any more questions, do you want to just say 5 more minutes?
Yeah, I'll stay on for like 5 more minutes,
Alrighty.
just so that they're get through and delays and can be read off.
Yeah, for sure.
So, are there any questions you have, like as a P.E.K.K.A. player yourself, that I can answer while we wait for someone to come in?
I don't think I have any immediate questions. I'm just copying a lot of plays right now and messing around with some of my own stuff because I do have a decent foundation with the deck. So, I mean, I think if I have questions that crop up, I'll DM you or Crowns depending on which deck I'm talking about. But
Yep.
yeah,
And
at the moment, I
also,
don't think I've got anything.
another huge piece of advice. CWA and the other YouTubers are your best friends. If you need some YouTube videos on how to play P.E.K.K.A., just DM me Jax5177 or just type in Jax and I think it'll come up. And I'm usually in a lot of servers.
We don't have any P.E.K.K.A. practice discords, but Jax, Crowns, and myself can all be found at discord.gg/sirtag. So you can
Yep, Twitch search tag.
yeah. So if you want to DM any of us about P.E.K.K.A. stuff, completely feel free to do so. I don't have my own
Yes.
Twitch chat pulled up right now. If somebody could type discord.gg/sirtag, oh, exclamation Discord might be an active command right now. I had one of my mods doing some stuff for me the other day. I don't remember if he added that or not.
But yeah, I can give you a bunch of links to the videos that I've found the best, like that have given me a lot of help. Um, but most of them come from CWA. I learned a lot from Tag. Um, Tag he was playing it on ladder once, and that's where I learned the P.E.K.K.A. the Lumberjack. So thank you, Tag, for helping me with that.
Yeah, Tag's got some
I
great
learned
stuff.
some from some other YouTubers like Clash TV is not as well heard of, but they have a lot of really good players on there. It's Spanish, but there's no like language, it's just gameplay, so
Mm.
that's not really a big problem. Um, and then yeah, I'll look for some of my favorites if anybody because I love to help P.E.K.K.A. play. I always love adding. Love adding new players to Packet Cult. So
PEKKA cult. Oh my goodness, I like it. Don't have any more questions right now. Yeah, that's no problem at all. Um, yeah, P.E.K.K.A.'s a really freaking fun archetype.
it's so much fun. Like I was contemplating which deck I was gonna run, and I was like, all right, I need a deck that's about as fun as P.E.K.K.A. And that's not gonna require my entire mental capacity each game. So that's 2.9, 2.6, and 3.0 are out.
Yeah,
And then I was thinking about it. I'm like, I can't find any decks that are as fun.
yeah.
This
I
archetype is
I
the
really
best.
enjoy playing Giant, and I really like playing Graveyard, but they don't come nearly as far as P.E.K.K.A. in terms of enjoyment over time.
True, true. I think my next archetype is actually Triple Spell because I have Dark Prince maxed,
It's actually what?
Zap
Giant triple
maxed,
spell?
Triple Spell, yeah, because I have Dark Prince maxed, I have Prince max stack, I have Fireball max stack, Giant's about to be 12.
Obviously, you have
Um,
Ewiz already.
Ewiz, I have Mega Minion is max stack. I have a lot of max stacks for the deck,
Yeah,
so I
that
just
sounds
need
really
to
good.
like
Yeah, like I said, I rather
put some
enjoy
gold into
running Giant.
upgrading.
Giant's really fun.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna go back and properly learn Boss's deck at some point, but I haven't decided yet.
Boss's deck is actually. I played it for like a classic
It's
challenge,
freaking
and I
hard.
got a 12 one, and it was just so much fun.
Yeah,
The E Dragon is the
E-Drax is
best.
such a fun card. Do you only want to play a poison and double elixir? It depends on how you're poisoning. Like
Okay,
we're always gonna be poisoning. Like as soon as you see the Night Witch in a Golem push, you're gonna be poisoning that.
usually at the
Um,
bridge, so that you can like zap, and she'll stay in all 8 seconds, and you might kill their bats. I don't know. There's a certain timing or placement or whatever where the bats die, and you have to zap. But there's a certain placement where if she stays in all 8 ticks, the bats die, and if she stays in all 8 ticks and another placement, she doesn't die. And I don't know that yet. I
that's
need to look into
weird.
that.
I don't see why
It's
that would
very
be.
weird. I think she might step
Also,
out on the last.
I definitely poison in single elixir in bait matchups if we're even.
Yes, yes. If you like, if they
If
princess in
I
the
have the
back play,
opportunity to
you're gonna want to
to
poison
poison a
that.
princess, I'm poisoning a princess, no questions asked.
Yeah, no question. Because if they protect her, she's so hard to deal with. It, it's a very good play to poison a princess. They cycle a musketeer in the back. You want to wait until it's near the tower
Yeah.
or video, excuse me, from Bailey OP, where it tells you the timing so that the musketeer stays in for 7 ticks and is one tower shot. I poison that. I poison Rascal same lane, but nobody does that in single lane, so that's kind of a dead play. There are some other cards I put. Tombstone. Tombstone's another one. Tombstone either means Lava Hound or Splash Yard if you're
Yeah.
in the meta range. So if they poison, and I know it's if they play Tombstone, excuse me, I know it's Splash Yard, I'm not poisoning. Not a good idea. If it's first play, it's probably not the best play actually, but I still do it because it frees me up to Battle Ram if it's Lava Hound, and that can be really important in when you're trying to do the opposite lane push, because like the Tombstone just wrecks your hopes and dreams. It
Yeah.
the skeletons after it dies, it kills the shell, and everything just like tries to move around each other to hit the skeletons, and it takes so long. But yeah, so that's the philosophy with Tombstone. And then I don't know, I don't think I usually poison much else in single. Like there are a bunch of cards that I would poison if people played them, like Minion Horde, but nobody plays Minion Horde at
Yeah.
the beginning. Oh yeah, Pump poison, 3M poison.
Yes.
That's about it.
All right. Well, yeah, that's actually been more than 5 minutes. So I think the two of us are gone for tonight. I
Yeah,
really enjoyed this stream.
I had the most fun I've had playing ladder in forever. So thank you for having me.
We can try to make this a more common occurrence if you wanna.
Yeah, if you guys want, I'd love to keep doing it.
I mean, yeah, I'm doing streams from alternating weeks. I'm doing a stream from Relentless and then from Superior Sirs with me just playing against the clan members for a little bit. We could definitely try to work this into like an every other week rotation. And on
For
the
sure.
off weeks, like I go stream ladder on Thursdays, something like that. That sounds like
Yep.
that could be pretty fun. That way I've got 2 days. I'm still streaming Clash Royale, still having fun.
Yeah. And then that also gives me a way to push ladder without raging. If I'm in a post
Yeah,
for a live stream,
yeah,
gotta
that's gonna be a
take the
very
L
good
and move on.
resource.
But yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of
Hope you guys
course.
enjoyed this too. Hope I helped you out a bit.
Yeah, you definitely helped out. I've got some plays I'm definitely gonna work on starting to copy.
Yep.
Alrighty,
All
well,
right. Bye,
see ya,
guys.
man. Take care. Should we wait? I put this up, but I'm trying to figure out what my last two cards are for this war deck. I was kind of trying to figure this out. I like the building. I kind of like the Night Witch. Graveyard Freeze looks like my best option because I don't see any great wound potential unless I want to do some giant scaling nonsense. I'm not a fan of that personally. We could do Ice Wiz NATO if the Ice Wiz levels up. Well, yeah, I'm trying to figure out like Night Witch can serve. I'm kind of considering Rascals because I need air defense. I might do Valkyrie. It depends a lot on the Mortar deck, I feel, whether or not Mortar has matchup. Prince? Hmm. I could do Cannon Cart. Cannon Cart is traditionally used well with Graveyard. I'm not a big fan of Prince in Graveyard personally. Um, I'm so not used to Graveyard Freeze though. It's really unfortunate, but it feels like my personal best option this war. Guards might be a decent last card. I've got two things targeting air. I've got a building. I've got stuff that handles. Let me see what I think of how this deck looks with guards in it. Obviously, I don't need some amazing concoction for war, but I don't want to go in with something lackluster because of how much people like to just copy decks in this clan. So if I go in with something bad, actually I should nudge people too. So we can look at this more in a second. I'm just going to be live for a couple more minutes, but since I started the deck construction process, I kind of want to finish it. I do this. I normally would have done this like 2 hours ago. I wasn't thinking about it. There's something about nudging everybody that just makes me feel good. I've nudged I would have nudged myself plenty of times before because sometimes I wait to do my stuff. Okay, so let's see. Got Graveyard Freeze. This baits poison. This baits poison. These can bait poison, and they're good in multiple situations. I got good ground defense in these guys. She also doubles as air defense, so I got two there. Got a lot of win condition pulling. I've got freeze to help out my graveyard or for defensive situations. I'm actually going to play test for clan war for once, but it looks like this is what we're going to run in with. Also, yes, I can only request Elixir Golem, so don't frickin' judge me. GG. Thanks, man. I had a really fun time with this stream. I haven't done stuff like this before. Um, but since the both of us play P.E.K.K.A a lot, it was actually super duper fun. I've never spoken with Jax much outside of the server, so that was a really good experience. But yeah, good night, Firehawk. I'm just gonna refer to you by what you are on Discord. Good night, good evening, whatever to everybody else. It's only like 6 p.m. for me, but I know time zones are a thing. So yeah, peace out, everybody. Really enjoyed this stream. I should be back from Relentless Sirs on Tuesday, so make sure to catch that. Take care.